This is 2K Sports broadcasting from Atlanta as the Hawks take it to the hardwood. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. The Heat will play just this one game on the road before returning back home to Miami. Out to Ibaka. Wide open look. And it's Miami with the rebound. In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of the starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
To the middle. Here's Ibaka. Clock at 4. Suggs with the steal. Up the floor. And that one's good out of Antetokounmpo.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here's Ibaka. And Ibaka slams it in.
When he needs to, Ibaka can elevate. Don't doubt this man's explosive ball.
And the trade of Jimmy Butler. Tim, the Heat's star power took a hit.
Well, one thing is for certain in this league, you need stars to win big. Draft picks, flexibility, those things are great. Even nice young players, but it's only going to take you so far.
Now, here's Ball. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. And Ball gets double-teamed. Ibaka, wide open, he fires. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Boy, watching Ibaka, he possesses good form and just solid range on his shot.
And Antetokounmpo swings it in.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Pass to Reddish. To the inside. Ibaka. And Ibaka slams it in.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. And Reddish with the slam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Outside, Suggs. Out to the right wing. Watson for 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo?
Wow, what a play!
Unbelievable!
Wow, Ibaka throwing some extra spice on that jam.
And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Well, Jason Tatum keeping the main thing. He said there are players that get caught up in the lifestyle, and they choose that over the game. The money is a plus, yes, but I truly love the game because I love basketball, not for the things that come with it. Back over to you guys.
You'll love to hear it. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul. Outside, Ball.
And bringing that effort on both ends. Giannis, a tall, wily guy who forces you to take tough shots.
And stolen by Tatum. Porter looking it over. Ibaka for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
And you're right. Finish hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Kicks it out to Giannis. Giannis is double. Watson for 3. The rebound by Ibaka.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And Giannis gets it to go. The Hawks trail. Down low. Porter inside. Back to Ibaka. Pass to Porter. Pocket 6. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Giannis outside. .30 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Watson. Over Ibaka.
Very sharp defensive instincts. There's no easy shots when Ibaka is around.
Watson the screen. And the dunk by Giannis.
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flush.
Ball surveying the defense. Inside. And then Carter with the dunk.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Heat lead. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
They've made the most of the turnovers they forced, putting on a lot of pressure here early on.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
Tim, when you think of the players, which players come to mind as setting the bar for a high basketball IQ?
LeBron James certainly at the top of the list. Nikola Jokic, I would put Luka Doncic in that category as well. IQ means you have the ability to understand defenses and where your 4 teammates are at all times.
And for some it's natural, and for some they probably got to work at it, correct?
You got to work on it, but I think it's critical if you really want to separate yourself from the rest of the pack.
It's Black in the corner. 5 to shoot. Atlanta with the rebound. And that game concludes a 5-game homestand. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Pass to Black. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Black's got the lead up to 7 now for the Heat.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his teammates.
Yeah, that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
And last season, Tim, Paul Millsap retired. He was an all-star in each of his 4 years in Atlanta.
Well, he helped guide the Hawks to the Eastern Conference Finals back in 2015. That team overachieved through chemistry, and this group hopes to do the same thing.
Out to Brooks. Again, the miss by the Heat. The Hawks trail by 7. The Hawks working the ball around. To the paint. Here's Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Playing with some force on the interior. You gotta love Carter Jr. playing with that level of physicality.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And here's Atlanta. Out to Carter. From the arc. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
And the double up on Antetokounmpo. The Heat need to get a shot off.
And you love how Tatum uses that long wingspan to really distract shooters. Great job contesting without fouling on that one.
Out to Carter. Pass the ball. Now Green from outside the arc. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And it's Brooks in the corner. Back to Antetokounmpo. And Tatum pulls it down.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
They grab their own miss. And Carter with his second chance point.
And how about the effort by Carter? Always lurking there on the offensive glass.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebound by the Hawks. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
To the inside. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Substitution for your Hawks. Serge Ibaka. Michael Porter Jr.
Now here's Giannis. 8 points for him. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That is his first foul of the game. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Brooks outside.
Just doesn't seem to have it here in the second quarter.
Miami no good on that time either. Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. The Miami Heat's head coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Guys, back over to you.
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
And there's that athleticism. Man, does ball get up fast for that one.
Pass to Black. 6 on the shot clock. Suggs. The baseline J off the mark.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
You're going to have to be very patient right here. Let's see how it plays out.
Three-pointer. They get it again. That's where Giannis wants the ball.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Miami ahead, up by 3. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. The Hawks trail by 3. It's Porter outside. It's hauled in by Watson. Inside. It's stolen by Ibaka. Reddish with the ball. Picked up by Suggs. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed in there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's Porter. Here's Ibaka.
They started out this half ice cold, 0 for their first 3.
Good D by Giannis. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Pass to Suggs. Brooks a screen. Giannis high post. Brooks, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
As this game tightens up, it's even more important to take care of the basketball.
The Hawks trail by 3. Pass the ball. Outside Tatum. The kick out to Ball. Here's Reddish. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. And the time, Ibaka. Brooks grabs the board. Here's Suggs. He can't get that one. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Now, Reddish. He's got 6. Fires the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. The Heat leading by 3. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
The Hawks again can't hit. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Out to Brooks. Here's the 3. And the push by Antetokounmpo!
Instincts and anticipation. Great effort here by Giannis.
Tim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective. And a wide open look for Porter. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. That's 10 points for Michael Porter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Giannis outside. Out to Brooks. Pass to Suggs. And Suggs throws it down. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Outside Ball. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
There's 1:38 left for the third. Carter comes in with the double team. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Every aspect of Giannis' game showing tonight. Just unreal.
To the middle. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing
Grabe ka naman, boss. Roll 2K. Mabait lang tayo dito. Friendly split lang ito.
A minute 20 left in the third. The drive-by ball. A shot by Carter. Nobody around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And when you call a play for Carter Jr., you really want to get him something in rhythm. Great execution there.
Pass to Black. Three-pointer. Brooks drills it from outside. And the Heat lead by 4.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Carter outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
When you have someone running point who's also a factor at the rim like that, it's a huge advantage.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. 6 to shoot. Off target from outside. Oh, and here we go. Undisputed. Nobody back. And he's got his first free throw of the game. That's good from Undisputed. And both free throws good for Giannis. 5 seconds left to play in the third. Carter for three. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Heat lead by 8. And 4.
Miami, 47.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Hawks trailed by 8. Outside ball. Driving the lane. Hawks passing it around. It's stolen by Watson. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Brooks outside.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Ball with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Pass to Carter. Shot clock at 6. Ball with a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Out left to the wing. Down low. And to Kumbo. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Green, no luck.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
I'm not sure what he was thinking right there, but we see this in this game sometimes.
And it's Brooks in the corner. Pass to Watson. A three ball. Carter pulls it in. The Hawks trail by 8. Drives to the hoop.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Suggs looking around. Drills the three-pointer. Brooks has got the lead up to 9 now for the Heat.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
To the middle. It's Solomon to Kumbo. Pass to Brooks. For 3. The rebound by Ibaka.
Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
Watson's shot is off. It's Solomon to Kumbo. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Yep, that one goes in there. Giannis has got 24. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And they also deserve a lot of credit for getting points off turnovers. Their hustle has allowed them to take advantage of those opportunities.
And Porter comes to help. Stolen by Ball. Here's Porter. Stolen away. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. Giannis is double. Now Brooks. Shot clock at 5. Now Antetokounmpo. Missed on the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here. Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
Brooks outside. From outside. Antetokounmpo inside. And it doesn't go.
Well, after a great start, he has really cooled off pretty quickly.
Throws it down. What an assist!
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
And the defense hates to see it. Tatum putting on a little bit of a show with that jam.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Hawks down. The middle ball. Third person. Team start.
Brooks outside. And down goes the 3.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Miami.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Giannis.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Catch up a 3. He drills the 3. It's stolen by Ibaka.
Big stakes, big bucket. Ibaka showing he has the mettle to rise to the challenge.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And they double up Giannis. And the Heat call time here. There's 18 seconds left in the game.
What's up, guys?
Brooks outside. 6 on the shot clock. And Porter comes to help. Fast break. Here we go. Oh, the slam dunk.
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
Well, if you want to seal the deal, that's the
Oh, it's a win. It's a win.
First one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Safe to say, that should do it. This is why making free throws down the stretch is so important.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Guys, what's your take?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, you're going to have to play this out. Take pride in every possession because they are critical at this point.
And so it's Miami winning this one.
When they say my style's so amazing. Style, flavor, grace. I got style.